I adore you. We became sisters when I was less than a year old, and Lynn popped into our lives, full of vim and vigor. And from then on, we were almost like twins. We were 2 days the same age, and so it was funny. Everybody thought we looked like, but we didn't at all. And I just think she's been the most wonderful sister because she knows everything about me, but she still loves me. So we grew up and we had our tiffs. Some of them were hysterically funny because when we'd get really mad at each other, we'd slam a curtain between our bedrooms, and it told the story. And then I could really get her by wearing her clothes.
Yeah, you did. Can I get even? Yeah.
So we grew up and had just a wonderful childhood. 3 brothers came, but we were kind of twins for 5 or 6 years. We had a wonderful swimming pool across from our house on Harvard Street, and that's where all this swimming began for all of you because we learned how to swim and be competitive, and it ended up that Lynn coached the Fairmount team. I coached the College Hill team. Fairmount, Lynn's team beat College Hill every time in the citywide swim meets, but that's okay. But many adventures there. She and I went to high school. I was a year older, and my little sister was, wow, everything that a high school kid would love to be. She was prom queen and an incredible cheerleader, which there's evidence over there. I can't believe she could do that because I couldn't get off the ground. And all this time, she was humble, and something was missing in her life, and she just wasn't appreciating like I thought she should. So I wore your clothes again. And so we went off to college, and that's when we started becoming really close. And you went to KU, and I went to William Woods. We missed each other, and it does happen, it might be that long, but we really missed each other. So she was my maid of honor, and 50 years ago, and I was her matron of honor. I had a little boy at that point. But still something was missing, and all of a sudden, well, I was kind of observing. I love to observe. I'm not I don't like to do this, but I observed people, and they kept having friends over, and they'd say, "Oh, so-and-so's become a Christian. Oh, we're going to celebrate." And I thought, now look, I'm a Christian. I'm kind of Christian-ish, and what do they have that I don't know about? But I kind of wanted to know a little bit more. So you wouldn't let go of me. And I found out what was missing because when I had baby Danny in my arms, we were at a family thing in Kansas City at the President Hotel. And you're face to face with me, and you read a scripture, and the one is Romans 10, which my brain won't bring up right now.
If you confess with your mouth,
yes,
and believe in your heart, you shall be saved.
Yes. And so she said, "Well, what does this mean to you?" And I said, "Oh, well, that's wonderful. But what does it mean to you?" And I said the words, and as I did, it was like that light bulb came on in my brain that made me realize this is what it's all about. And so she changed my life. The Lord used her in a mighty way because I'm saved now, for better or for worse.
Better.
What's that song about? Though I wander, sometimes I lose your holy face, but you always call me back. So he keeps grabbing me back because I know the truth. And we went through our adult years and just shared so much by phone and a cup of coffee or tea. The day that I found out that you weren't feeling well, right before that, Sandy and the gang and even Sawyer came to our house, and we had all kinds of projects and Kevin fixed a bunch of stuff. But she had some pain in her ribs, and our brother thought it was just pleurisy or something, but when you were diagnosed, I thought my world had caved in. And I just remember those words vividly. But you also told me I could cry, so this is about 2 buckets worth that I've gone through. One step at a time you got through that. And it wasn't as hard, but each step, gave you an end or closer to an end, so that when you went off treatment, we got to go on a cruise together. And that was just a highlight for me. We had so much fun. And I've seen cancer people. My little boy was a cancer patient. I became a nurse because of that. I've never seen anybody walk with such dignity and grace and faith as you.
Amen.
I'm so proud of you. I'm probably leaving out things, but that's okay. Anyway, so here we are, and this is just an amazing journey for you. And we've said so many things to each other, and I can't quit saying things to you because there's more to say. But I know I will go to heaven as you will go to heaven. I know when you get there, the Lord is going to say, my child, and what did you do well on earth? And you will say, I was creative. And he will say, job well done. I just adore you.